is up? What is up? What is up? Everyone, everyone, everyone. It is another day, another time, and another week for yours and my favorite Saturday show now. We doing it on Mondays, we do it on Wednesdays, we do it on Fridays, but now we coming on Saturdays with some stuff. And the reason why we coming on Saturdays is because God has blown our mind and our booking has gotten so full with this one show that we have to start doing it on Saturdays a little bit just to give our audience a little something something. So we are we are coming to you with Kingdom Boss Mindset. And you all, I have a family member up in this building with me today. Look, this week we're gonna call this family reunion Saturday because I got my little sister on here with me right now, and I got my big sister coming in at 8 o'clock with me. So y'all, we calling this family reunion. I'm talking about if you are a true James Ace Glover Studios follower, then you know this woman I'm talking about here. She's an author, she's a mother, she's a she's a singer, she's a stage playwright and director and producer and star of her own stage play. Like y'all, you name it, this girl has done it. You might have saw her on Alter Ego as Queen Dynamite. I'm talking about my little sister, Miss Dashara Bridges. So, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, she is not a stranger to this show. I think this is about her fourth appearance on this platform in some kind of aspect, and we are excited about having her tonight today. So, as this interlude plays, I want y'all to like, I want y'all to share, I want y'all to tag and tell everybody that we up in the building. Let's get it. What is up, sis? How you doing?
Hey, I'm good. How you doing? Hey,
Like,
y'all.
like legit, sis. It is so good to have you back on the platform again. Like, it's been forever since you've been on here.
Right. Well, I'm glad to be back.
Like, look, you. What is this? Like your fourth, or is this your fifth appearance?
I don't know. I've came out a lot of times throughout the years. I'm not sure.
Yes, like legit. And what people won't realize is, y'all, before we met each other on the meet and greet, that was our first time meeting each other. And legit, from that moment on, we built that family like
Right.
bond. Like that's been for the longest. I thought that was my big sister. Then we started calculating. I'm like, wait a minute, I'm the oldest. Wait a minute.
Right.
I think we
Right.
found that out last year.
Yes, that was crazy.
I'm like, wait a minute, how old did you say you was? Wait, so you ain't my big sister, you my little sister. Never mind.
Right. That was a
So
shock.
tell them a little bit more about you that I might have left out.
I feel like you summed up everything. You said everything what I do. Yeah, it's not really too much more I have to say. So I think that you summed up a lot of who I am, a singer, writer. That's pretty much what I do. I should do social media. That's a big part of my life as well. Making ads for different brands. That's a big part of my life too.
Yeah, like y'all probably know her from TikTok because she is TikTok famous over there. Like I be
Mm-mm.
going on her live, she got about 50,000 people on her live. I'm like,
Oh,
dang.
he playing, y'all. He playing. He playing.
I'm like, dang. I ain't even gonna speak because I know my sister. I know
Mm-mm.
my sister busy. Like I know she got a bunch of people on there.
Once upon a time. Once upon a time.
Man, it still be like that. So we're gonna go into this. We're gonna start it off with a little game. All right, you ready?
Okay.
All right, so here it goes. So all right, we're gonna play soundtrack of your life. All right.
Okay. Okay. Let's go.
So a song for your struggle season. What is a song for your struggle season?
Okay. Fantasia, baby mama. Yes,
Okay.
that's a song for the struggle season.
All right, all right, all right. I'll give you that one. I'll give you that one. I'll give you that one. All right. All right. So the next one, a song for your healing season.
My healing season, a song for my healing season. Only thing that can come to my mind is God wants to heal you everywhere you hurt. That helped me out a lot. That
Okay.
song, God
Okay.
wants to heal you everywhere you hurt.
All right. All right. And last one, give me a song from your victory season. And you know you can't come on here without singing a little bit of something, something. So if you feel like singing, go on ahead. Yeah, I put
Um,
you on the spot tonight.
oh, my victory season. Let's see what song for my victory season. It's like whenever you say the word, it's gonna just make me think of the song. I got the victory, the victory. I got the victory. Even though
All
that
right,
wouldn't be
that's
it,
swiftly.
but I can't really like think of a song right now. But that's what comes to my mind. That song.
Okay, I like that one. I like that one. I like that one. So, all right, and one more for you that we're gonna ask you. Give me a song that helped you out. That helped you out at when you thought that you wasn't gonna make it out. What was your turning point song?
My turning point song when I thought I wasn't going to make it out. Hmm. Well, I would say my go-to song that this the song that I first like learned when I first got saved is More Than Anything, I Love You Jesus. That's the song that helps me get through. It brings me back to my infant days in the Lord and that babe in Christ. So it makes me just feel comforted. So I would say that song.
I like that one. I like that one. So okay. So now we're gonna jump into these questions and we're gonna have a little fun with you tonight. All right.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right. So how did you get started as a writer? Because most people forget that's where it all started for you.
Yes. So how I got started as a writer, I've been writing since I was a child. It's a funny story. I really didn't talk much. So because I didn't talk much, I wrote everything. Even my prayers, I never would speak my prayers out loud, probably until I turned like 21. So I will always write my prayers. I will always write, I would write poems. I would journal daily since I was a kid. So that was always my outlet. It was to write. I really could not express myself verbally. I really didn't have the capacity and the words to express myself. Now I'm older, so I can express myself. However, back then I could not. I could only write it down, and that's really how I got started with writing long time ago.
I feel like I feel like so you were raised in New York
Yes,
and you were born and raised in Rochester, New York.
yes.
Can you share your childhood, what your childhood looked like being in New York?
Okay, so growing up in Rochester, New York, I have seven other siblings. However, I was the oldest in the home. So, I mean, it was
You
a
was
lot
the
of
boss.
us. Yeah, I was the protector as well, so I had to protect all my younger siblings. My two other older brothers was outside of the house. I had to protect them. So I would say growing up was fun. It was fun. And yeah, in New York, it's upstate New York, so it's a little different, but it still was a fun, I would say I had a fun childhood.
See, when most people think of New York, they think of crime and all of that, but you're
I mean, it
saying
was
like
all of that. It was all of that. It was all of that, but
uh,
like that.
you like
It was
don't get
all
it
of that.
twisted. It was that too.
It was that, but that's the norm. So that's not even though it's not the norm for everyone, but that's just like I can tell some stories. Okay. But I ain't want to. Yeah, it was there. It was a lot of gang things going on, a lot of bad things as well, but we're kids, so we really didn't really pay attention to too much. We just knew this is our environment. We didn't know anything other than that.
Yeah, it was like y'all didn't realize that like this wasn't normal.
Right.
So okay, my next question for you is at what moment did you start singing? I know that you said I read in an article that you said that you started singing in a choir, but when did you realize like, I could really go somewhere with this? Did somebody tell you
So
or
I started singing very young. And it wasn't necessarily in a choir. I was in a school choir, but even before that, I would sing, and like my whole family knew I was the singer. Like I could have been 5 or 6, and I was in a singing group. Like my neighbor, she had us in a singing group, and she always had me
what?
lead.
What was the name of the group? You can't just
Well,
throw
I
it out
think we
there.
had a name. It was like we'll sing like SWV songs and all of those R&B songs, and I would always have to lead those songs. And then my aunt, she would have me sing gospel, well, Kurt Franklin songs, and she'll have me sing the highest notes. Hit that. My nickname is Tutu, so she'll be like, "Hit that note, Tutu," and so I would just be singing. That was the only time I wasn't afraid. That was the only time I was very like boisterous when I was singing. And when I went to school, now they had a choir in the school, and I was like in third grade. The music teacher, he knew that he heard me singing, so he had me lead like every choir song, and that's when I really learned like gospel music. And I remember just, I don't know, I've learned to lead. I learned to lead a choir. I learned that at a young age. So, yeah, I feel like everybody's seen this light in me as it pertains to being a vocalist. And yeah, that's how it kind of started.
I like that. I like that. I like that. So at a very young age, people could tell your talent in you.
Yes.
So at one point, you described entering a season of hardship, different dealing with poverty and different things such as that. What was that moment like for you, and how did you get out of it?
Dealing with this season of poverty. Well, I grew up in poverty, so that was my whole life. My whole life, I was in poverty probably until a few years ago when I really started taking things seriously, and like I had to fight back, because when you are raised in poverty, when you that's all you see and that's all you know, it's now going to be harder to even get on the same level field as just a regular human being. So I had to fight the spirit of poverty, fight the mindset of it, fight all of those things to try to even just be at a level ground. So yeah, I know what poverty is 100%. 100%. Um, but yeah, I don't know if that answer your question.
Yeah, you said you know what it is, 100%.
100%. Okay.
All right,
Not 50.
all right. So now we're gonna go into the alter ego. So,
Okay, okay.
what was that phone call like when they called you and asked you to be on that show? Because I don't know if you remember this or not, but when you came on Real Talk Monday that very first time, do you remember what I told you?
I believe so. I know you're
What do I
saying
do?
some great things. I don't know. You said this ain't gonna be the only thing, and she basically like this is just the beginning. You're just saying how I believe how far I'm gonna go and stuff like that.
Yeah. And then literally a few years, about a year later, I'm getting a text from you talking about after the show was over, of course. I'm getting a text from you talking about, turn on your TV.
Right.
Huh?
You can't
For
talk
what?
about it yet.
So tell me about that.
That phone call. I would say that phone call was very surprising. However, I kind of was expecting something because the urgency that I felt in my belly about applying. So, because I felt so heavy about applying, do it, do it, do it, it wouldn't get off my mind. I knew it had to be something in it. So, when I got the call and he's like, "Hey, we've already done casted for the show, but we want you." And I'm like, "Okay, well, talk to me nice." So once I got the call and he was like, "Okay, well, can you come to California? Can you come to Hollywood? Can you come here in like 2 days?" Well, first I had to drive back to New York, go get my COVID test, then fly from Atlanta the next day. And it was that fast, that quick. Yeah, so I was shocked, but not really. I was happy. I was like, because I was praying too. I said, God, before that, I was discouraged. I said, Lord, you have to do something now because I just feel like all my efforts are for no reason. And then boom, he's like, all right, I'm gonna show you something. So that's what happened.
Mm. Sometimes we have to get to that lowest moment, but we feel like God, like, I don't know what you doing. Like,
Yeah.
God, you sure this is what you called me to do? Because I can go over here and be just as happy. Like,
Right,
God,
right, right,
are you sure?
right.
And God, like, all right, let me just show you that my thoughts are better than your thoughts, my ways are better than your ways, and my plans are better than your plans. Let
Hmm.
me show you better than I could tell you.
Yes.
So, all right, we about to play another little game real quick.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna play this or that, this or edition, aka Queen Dynamite. So here we go. You ready?
Yes.
All right, here we go. We're gonna go writing or singing.
Singing.
Okay, okay. Early mornings or late nights.
Late nights.
All right, all right. Faith talk or life talk.
Faith talk.
All right, all right, all right. Quiet time or writing music.
Quiet time.
Okay. Healing alone or healing in a community.
Healing in a community.
Purpose or passion.
Purpose.
All right, I'm gonna throw two more at you, and these two are gonna stomp you. I promise you.
Okay.
Content creation or gym.
I'm gonna have to go with content creation.
All right, all right. And last one. This one they might take your New York card for if you don't answer this right. You ready?
Yep.
Biggie or Tupac?
I'm gonna go with Tupac.
What?
I'm gonna go with Tupac. And I said it clear. Mm-hmm. Yep,
What?
yep.
Over Biggie?
Yeah, I ain't even like Biggie, so I mean, I like Tupac. Keeping your head up. Hey,
Ooh, child,
things are
things are
gonna
gonna
get
get
easier.
easier.
Yes, he had that
Hey,
good music, that real music, okay? So
all
all my
right,
ladies having babies on their own. I know it's kind of
hey,
rough and you're feeling
hey,
all alone.
hey,
Daddy long
hey,
gone and he left you by your
hey,
lonesome.
hey. Don't get a hype, y'all. Don't get a
Right.
hype. Don't get a hype.
Thank the Lord for my kids, even if nobody else love them.
Hey,
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 now he made that real music though, so I give it
hey.
to
All right, all
Tupac.
right, all right. You like, yep. And I said, but I said,
Yes.
look, you said that with your whole chest.
Hmm.
All right. So we're gonna go into your ownership of your material because what most people don't know is not only are you a writer, but you own your own publishing company.
Yes.
So why was that important for you?
Well, I mean, owning your own everything is important to me. That's how I feel about it. Everything. I don't like giving rights up to anyone for anything. Me personally. Um, yeah, basically. Hello,
Mm-hmm. I like
Angela.
that. I like that. So you understand that like owning your own is important because if you don't own it,
100%.
they can take it away from you
It's the
at any
most
given
important.
moment.
Unless you're creating something to build it up to sell, then that's different.
Hmm. So on Alter Ego, you performed under the avatar Queen Dynamite, a bold, towering version of yourself. What did you learn while being on that show?
What did I learn being on the show Alter Ego? I've learned to really believe in myself, in my capabilities, in my vocal range, in my not even just vocal range, but my personality. I've learned to showcase myself in a light and not dim myself because being on that show, it gave me the, I would say, because I know people tell me I can sing, people tell me great things, but not saying I didn't believe it, but I did have this doubt in me. But any doubt that I've ever had, it went away when I did the show.
Hmm.
So that's what I'm grateful for the most. It gave me self-esteem because before I was very fearful. It allowed me to be myself as well. And yeah, I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it.
So what was your favorite song singing on Alter Ego?
Um, don't start caring about me now. Walk away. You know how. Don't start caring about me now. Yeah,
Mm.
yeah, yeah. That
Come
was my favorite
on.
one. Don't show up. Don't. All right, yeah, that was my favorite one.
All right. See, I thought it might have been that last song that you did.
No,
Mm. See,
no,
I thought
no,
that last one was probably your favorite.
no. Thank you, Angela. No, that was not. I loved it, that one that I was singing because the vocal range, the notes that I was hitting, like I
It made
never
you
thought I
work.
could hit
It
it.
made you work.
Yes, and it took me a while working with the vocal coaches. And I
Yeah.
didn't believe that I can do it, but they was like, "You can get up there." And I'm like, so I kept every day trying, and I did it.
So that one's your favorite because it was harder on you. And
Yes.
with you, one thing I know about my little sister, she loves a challenge. Like,
Hmm.
so like if it's gonna push her to her limits, she's like, all right, bet, let's go.
Right. Yeah.
All right. So now going from personal struggle to public performance is a huge thing. What has been the most difficult adjustment as you stepped into your new creative person and persona?
Okay, going from you said a private struggle to public,
Yeah.
or and then stepping into my persona.
Mm-hmm.
I would say the struggle that I had with that, uh, mind you, there is millions of people that seen my story. I'm a single mom, and I talked about on there some things. I was crying on there. I was very vulnerable on there. Did I feel any way about that? No, because I encourage other single mothers. So I didn't feel a way about it. However, the after effects of it, you get blogs made, and I ended up taking my kids off of social media for a while It
What?
wasn't they wasn't saying nothing bad, but it was just like they were putting like their pictures on blogs and stuff, single mom, and putting them on there and like just making things about me that isn't true, like trying to say my income, trying to just saying things that aren't true. So it was dealing with the weird
Dealing with the internet, dealing with
yeah.
the internet that wanted to fight fake news.
Yes, so that was weird. And it made me kind of more private because back then I was really on social media, I was very open. I used to be live, like you said, all the time. I used to be doing just telling my whole life. I was very open and transparent already, but then it made me I started taking things down and I didn't want nobody in my business. I made my pages on like Facebook and everything private. I didn't want nobody knowing nothing about me.
I feel like, I feel like. So now we're going into your faith walk. So, from your journey, what does breaking generational curses mean to you?
I would say breaking generational curses to me means a fight. It is going against the norm that you have been accustomed to for 20 plus years and that your family has been accustomed to for generations. So breaking those generational curse, all of that is not easy. And you feel the fight, especially when it's something that nobody understands. They might not think it's wrong or they might not see. Um, yeah, it's difficult. It is difficult. However, breaking generations and doing purpose and because a lot of people in my family can sing. A lot of people in my family probably should have done certain things. And I feel like even in that breaking generational curses of staying still and not doing your full potential. It isn't easy, but it's now the generations after me can see I can do anything. Like if my mom did it, if my aunt, my niece and nephews, like they see and they're like, okay, I can do it all. So that's breaking that cycle right there.
I love it. I love it. I love that. I love the fact that she said you are living an example for them to see of how you can break those curses.
Yes.
So the next one I got for you is from your journey of have you ever faced resistance from family, friends, or society for openly sharing your truth from your past? If yes, how did you cope or overcome with from that issue?
I have had opposing um arguments. I have had friends oppose what I'm doing and not understanding. People tell me like you shouldn't talk about your story or you need to take that down. I have witnessed that and encountered that and it didn't affect it did I when I first started probably years ago, maybe a long time ago when I was trying to put my story out there and people were saying I shouldn't. I might have took a video down or I'm like, okay, maybe I shouldn't talk about this. I did it once. I listened once to what somebody said to me and after that, I never listened again cuz who are you to tell me not to share my truth because you're afraid to share yours? So once I did that once, I never did it again. And I know what God told me to do. So because it's not the route that you're going or the route you think I should go, that's your business. You worry about that yourself. So I've learned whatever God is and the Holy Spirit is dealing with me to do. Maybe people might not see or might not understand, and that's their business. But I'm gonna do what I feel that to do. So yeah, after that one time I kinda I remember I took down a video because I was like, "You shouldn't have that up, and you have a whole woman's group, and we're not gonna come support you anymore," and I was like, "Okay," so I took it down. Mind you, was nothing wrong with the video, y'all. Nothing, it was like, thinking back, this is like 10 years ago. Thinking back, I'm like, it was so nothing wrong with this video. So after that, I realized I said, yeah, I'll never listen to nobody and nobody again could tell me what to do with something that I feel led to do. So Yeah, people have tried, but it keep me going. It keep me pushing. It keeps me grinding.
I love that. I love that. I love the fact that she said like people can't tell you how to feel now. Like, and
Mm-mm.
there's a lot of people that will try to tell you how you should feel in your situation when they
Mhm.
don't, when they ain't lived your situation.
Right. Not at
So, all
all.
right, we're gonna go one more game, and then from there we are going to get into this final segment. So, all right, then we're gonna play a game of then versus now. Okay, so I'm gonna give you like some scenarios, and you're gonna tell me how you felt then versus how you feel now.
Okay.
So, like for instance, then you felt blank. Now, as you've gotten older, you feel blank.
Okay.
So, how did you feel back then? Like the younger you, how did the younger you feel versus how the now you feel now?
Okay. Oh, you asking a question right there?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah. So, how did you feel back then as the younger version of you
back when?
versus how you feel now?
Like how many years ago?
Let's
When?
go back to when you had your first child.
Okay. I f- Back when I had my first child, I felt um let's say I felt defeated. Now I feel courageous. Okay.
All
Yeah.
right, all right, all right. I like that. Then your biggest fear was blank. Now it's blank.
Then my biggest fear was it all depends what part of my life. Um,
We still going with when you had your first child.
so my biggest fear then was probably keeping her alive. So I don't know what to do. So with that, and you said my biggest fear, and then what?
What's your biggest fear now?
My biggest fear now, I would say my biggest fear now is not fulfilling like my destiny, purpose, and even goals. That's my biggest fear.
Okay. So now I'm gonna go one more game with you. This is called Queen Mode On. So I'm gonna give you a statement, and you gotta encourage yourself with this statement. Okay. I am powerful because what?
I am powerful because I am powerful because I have endured and conquered so many things that others may have given up in. And I have also turned it around, and the Lord has turned it around for my good. Mm.
Come, my voice matters because why?
It makes an impact to those
Mm.
that may not have a voice.
See, here she go. Here she go. Here she go. The little girl inside of you is proud because blank.
The little girl inside of me is proud because she went forth even when the world tried to knock her down. Mm.
My God. Mm, mm. All right, so I'm only gonna ask you one more question, and then we're gonna go into what is called the boss moment. Which what that is I'm gonna bring you down. I'm gonna come off of the screen. I'm gonna allow you to tell my audience where they can find you at again, and then I'm gonna allow you to leave him with a word of encouragement.
Okay.
You once said you want to eventually turn your stories into films and stage plays. We know Journey of a Single Mother is already a traveling stage play. Where do you see your story going next? A film series or something else?
I would say I see my story most likely being a feature film one day. Yes.
Just make sure Denzel Washington plays me. That's all I'm saying. Make sure Denzel plays me.
Got you.
All right. And last one, because I gotta ask you this one. One dream you've never not yet chased, maybe because you were afraid or not ready, that's still burning inside you? What would it take to go after it?
It's funny because I was telling somebody, I said, I feel like I've done everything I ever dreamed of doing. Everything I wanted to ever do, I already done. But my next thing that I want, my dream is to be married. So that's what I want. And it's gonna happen.
See, we ain't gonna do what we did last time because we the last time one of the times that she was on the show, we did a show called "So You Wanna Date Dashara." That did not that did not go well. That did not go well. So we ain't even gonna do that. We gonna let God do his big one.
Yeah. We gonna let
So
the Lord
I'm
work.
proud of you though, sis. Legit. Like
Thank you.
this one right here, we can go months without talking to each other. And once we get on that phone, we pick it right back up where we left off. Like
Right.
this is my little sis for life. Like blood could not make us any closer. Like I'm extremely proud of her. I've seen the growth in her. I've seen like everything that she's went through since I've known her. I've seen her grow. I've seen her accomplish. I've seen her thrive, and I've seen her like kill every stage that she's on. And what I
Yeah.
love about her is whenever I call her and tell her I need her for something, she's there. And it's vice versa because whenever she needs me, she already knows I got her back.
Yes.
So I'm putting her down on the. I'm putting myself out, and I'm gonna let her close y'all out tonight.
Hello, everyone. First and foremost, just thank you for even tuning in. Thank you for listening to my story. And where you can find me, Shara Baby, on everything and everywhere. SHARRABABY. Remember? Double Y, double R. Okay. And what I will leave you guys with is just a little encouragement to know it's a lot that's going on in the world right now, but it's a reason why you're still here. It's a reason why you're still here, even when you feel like giving up, even when you feel like, there's some parts of you that don't want to be here anymore. You might be tired. You might be tired, but there's a purpose why you are here in the land of the living. There is a purpose and a reason. And I want you to make sure that you know that reason. Ask God. If you don't know what it is, ask the Lord, Father, what is it that you have me to do here? What is it, Father, that you have me to help somebody? When we get out of ourselves, and we begin to now think, okay, how can I help others? The troubles that we're facing begins to fade. It begins to not seem so big because now you're seeing others, they're dealing with probably bigger stuff than what we're dealing with. So I would say that. And I just want to encourage you all to stay strong. Pray, because I'm gonna be praying too. Okay, because it's a lot going on. Pray, keep your faith, because the enemy now right now he's trying to mm, hit you so that you will begin to lack faith. Keep it up, keep it up. Pray, pray, pray. Lord, I need you. Tell the Lord you need him. And yeah, go after your goals, your dreams, and don't let nobody take it from you. That's what I say.
Mm, my God. I will see y'all again at 8 o'clock. We're coming back on at 8 o'clock. We got another show at 8. So y'all getting double doses today. Like I said, y'all just heard from my little sister. Then at 8 o'clock tonight, I got my big sister coming up in here. So y'all get ready. We are about, like I said, it's family day over here on James H. Glover Studios. So y'all get ready, get excited. As I always say, sometimes our disappointments are nothing more than God's appointments, meaning some things that we're looking at is bad. God is only turning it around for our good. Stay
Yes.
blessed, be a blessing to someone else. And I will see y'all at 8 o'clock. Peace. Hello. We pray that you enjoyed this episode coming from James H. Glover Studios. And if you want to see more like it, follow us, like, and subscribe to all of our social media stations so that you can never miss another episode like this. See y'all soon.